Hey everyone,
Okay.
welcome back. What I realized is what we haven't been doing is reminding people who we are. So,
Oh, I didn't even know that mattered.
I'm Parker.
Hi, I'm Craig.
Craig, also known as Spare.
Yes.
And yeah, we haven't really been saying our names all that much, so
I didn't think it mattered.
people might want to know who we are to reference us.
Not important.
All right, so we are still in Boise, Idaho. And we are at our first stop of our series called, well, we've been calling it the Up and Comer series, but I think we should call it maybe like fresh out of the oven, or it should have like a
Fresh
donut.
baked.
You know, because these
Newly glazed.
these are not necessarily brand new establishments, but they don't have a ton of reviews on Google. So if they have less than 100 reviews, we're putting them in this category because
Hole in the wall. Hole in the donut.
These guys have the best
Donut
rating.
holes. What that? Donut holes.
They're not hole in the walls though.
Oh, okay.
These guys have the best rating here in Boise, but they're still fairly new in the rating scale, so it's hard to judge. Plus, this is a true bakery, and they only carry one donut all the time, and then they have specialty donuts on a day-to-day.
It's also, if you can't tell by the trucks going by, in a fairly industrial type area, so it's sort of out of the way. You turn down the street going, oh, there it is.
There it is.
So, yeah.
So this is Wildflour Bakery. We got 3 donuts for a total
Address
of,
is 304 East 42nd Street in Garden City, Idaho, which we're technically just outside of the Meridian, Boise area.
yeah, but we're still in Boise proper.
Yeah. The baked donuts were $1.25 and the glazed donuts were $1.85. So fairly affordable.
Total of
Total was $5.25.
3 donuts, which is all they had in stock.
I didn't know you had to pay sales tax on donuts. I thought it was a food.
We're getting taxed on
Yeah, but you don't get taxed on food. Okay, maybe you get taxed on donuts. Maybe it's not considered a
in
food.
Boise. I don't know.
Anyway.
All right, so they don't come in a box. They just come in a plain old bag. So there's no logo or anything on it. Yeah. It's a really, hipster looking building from the outside.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll post pictures.
It's got white subway tile on the inside. There's a nice little coffee bar. You can sit and look out the window at trucks going by.
Yeah. There's a whole, if we turn the camera on, you'd actually see there's a whole new condo complex right ahead of us with the mountains behind it. Another condo
some
complex.
development going on.
So I imagine there's a lot of people that live here that just walk down and have coffee day to day.
Coffee and donuts. So let's get to it.
Right to it. 3 donuts. So first up is one of the dailies. This is a glazed donut. Pretty basic, straightforward. So
Not sure what it's glazed with, but
it's like a maple. Okay.
It is definitely a maple. It is not like a maple. It is definitely a maple.
It almost, the dough almost tastes like a sponge cake.
It melts in your mouth.
Doesn't it? It's like very sponge cakey.
Yeah, this is really good for $1.25. Damn.
It is a very good maple flavor.
I'm gonna polish that thing off when we're done with this video.
He didn't eat breakfast this morning. So he's like, we're going for donuts. I'm not eating.
Last time we went to Sonic and I ate this massive Sonic meal and she's like, we don't need donuts still. And I'm like, oh.
Note to self, don't do that again.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
All right. Next up, one of the daily donuts that they had is a vanilla frosted with sprinkles. Your typical donut.
It's not the same frosting, is it? No, it's a different color. And it has sprinkles.
Again, I'm really digging the sponge cakey texture. And that has like a true vanilla kick to it. It's not subtle.
Yeah, that's a very good, that is a tasty burger. Sorry.
Yeah.
And we're using all our napkins here.
There's one.
There we go, thank you.
I think
Trying to
they're
be
funny.
civilized. I mean, look at me, I'm wearing a collared shirt.
Crazy. All right, it's probably mainly because we're living out of a suitcase and we're running out of clean clothes. It's time to do some laundry. All right, last up, this is the one they're known for that they carry all the time. It doesn't look like anything special, but it's called a French toast donut, which I am dying to taste.
Looks
And
like it has a little bit of
I have high
cinnamon
expectations
sugar
for this donut, considering this is the one donut they carry all the time.
Moment of truth. Does it need syrup? Does it get some maple syrup?
I hate to say it, but it's kind of a letdown. Again, it has that great spongy, very flavorful dough, which is amazing. But the glazed ones are obviously better. I guess I expected this. I almost expected this to have that eggy flavor that you get with French toast, and it doesn't have that.
Yeah, I don't know what that flavor is, but I'm not super keen on it.
Yeah.
You can have that one.
Surprising. All right, so apparently the donut they carry all the time, so. And then there's specialty donuts that are just out on the counter that are available each day that Craig keeps going back for more. Are the winners. Go figure.
Really good frosting.
So I understand why they have a high rating, because the dough is fantastic, the frostings are fantastic.
And we did not try their coffee. So
we
don't know what their coffee's like, because we're going to another coffee shop called the Human Bean here later.
God help us if we start a coffee series too.
No. Not possible.
I do drag him to
every coffee shop in the world.
Yeah, and I don't think he'd kill me if I started making him do videos on coffee.
You can do all the coffee reviews you like.
Yeah, but they wouldn't matter because I drink decaf and healthy kind of coffee. Either way, we are babbling. Yep. So that is it for Wildflour. Is it for Wildflour Bakery? So we will have one more stop here in Idaho for the final of the Capital Series.
And we have learned a lesson. Okay, we got at one point up to 11 donuts
at one place.
At one place, and that's just a little much. I was about to go into a diabetic coma by the end of that day.
Yeah.
So we're gonna limit it to six maximum. And while we were trying to keep it consistent, I think we're just going to go with whatever the most interesting donuts are at that shop. And if there aren't, if it's just a pretty standard shop like some of the ones we've gone to, we'll just get your basics. But there's plenty of variety, way more than I ever knew was out there. And we'll be checking in again, I guess, next week.
Stay tuned for the last of Boise, Idaho next week, and then we move on to Columbus, Ohio. So if someone's tracking us, I know our plans do not make any sense, but they are what they are. So see you next time. Bye.